law in particular is such a weird thing because, like, business is eventually the idea is you become a CEO and things operate without you. You can just kind of
Yeah.
tune in every once in a while and come in.
Right.
And because I'm hiring now and thinking about how to do that, I'm studying business books about, you got to detach yourself. There's these books that are like, I forgot the names, but they're designed. So, okay, you need to have a technician do this. You need to have like managed person do this. But and then in law, it's just so personal and like it's your bar number and everything. You never really could take yourself out of it. It's you're always in there no matter what. It's not a store at a McDonald's where you could just pop out and place people in there. It seems like law always is going to drag you back in, or else it's going to fall apart in a year or two afterwards.
Absolutely, because this is a licensed profession, right?
Yeah.
This is how serious this occupation is, that the government says you can't do the job unless you pass this test and you have a license and you have to continue to update yourself, every year or every couple of years. So you have to take that very seriously when you enter this field. But yeah, it always, it is all consuming. It is all consuming, you know,
That's a
kind of
lawyer.
job.
That's a lawyer's life.
It's a
Yeah.
lawyer.
Yeah.
That's what I always tell people. Like when I talk to associates who are like 9 to 5, I'm like, why'd you go to law school? Like you shouldn't have gone to law school. This is an all-consuming field. If you
It's an
care about
identity.
what you're doing and stuff.
Yeah. It's who you are. Is really your identity. Like the excuse me. The Esquire name is like you're a role in society. It's who you are. It's not like a hat you could take off and go home and put it down. It is part of your identity. You're part of the community. You're helping the community. People come to you in time of need. It's like a police officer. Like if you take your badge off and go to sleep, you're still a police officer. If something
Right.
happens or a firefighter, you're the one who's just part of who you are. And so you can't
Yeah.
forget that.
Yeah.
That's really true.
I say this to my kids. I'm an officer of the court. It doesn't matter,
Yeah.
when it is, and I feel it in my bones. And I think that also permeates into my personal life of when I look at things, I'm looking at risk mitigation, right? For whatever
Mhm.
silly things it is, whether, it's going on vacation or college applications for my older ones, like you take that personality traits as a lawyer and it does bleed into your personal life. And
That's interesting.
if you're a good lawyer, that's who you are,
Yeah. Yeah, you can't. So it's interesting. It's not something you could just say. You can't cut it off if you want to be a
No.
good lawyer. So you got to. That's something that's really talked about in law school, and that's why so many lawyers are either dissatisfied or they leave the field because that's just part of it. If you're a lawyer, you're a lawyer. That's just the way it is. You can't get around it.